The first thing that I do when I wake up early in the morning in my shitty, raggedy $3,000 apartment that I pay shitty rent for in LA is I wake up to this view. Yeah, okay. Then I go on to like fix my bed. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like dizzy. I'm kind of like hallucinating at this point in the morning. I don't even know what's going on. My hair looks like that, and then I have to water some hair. I have to water some plants, and yes, my plants are dying, and this is all just fake. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but okay. Shout out to Native for sponsoring today's video. So my secret to healthy, long, luscious hair, you guys. I wash my hair twice a week only. So the shampoo and conditioner I use, they're Native. And listen, you have to go get the scent that I chose, coconut and vanilla. It gently cleanses and replenishes moisture, leaving soft, healthy shine. It's infused with a warm and sweet coconut and vanilla scent. This is like a candle for your hair and your bathroom. My whole bathroom smells like this, but my top favorite. Native hair mask. My clogged drain smells like an almond croissant. I'm gonna go through a lot of tubes, okay? This is heavenly. This makes my hair like silk. I let my hair marinate in this hair mask for 8 to 10 minutes, like how you marinate your chicken, okay? It's like a thing in my culture. You marinate your chicken, you marinate your hair. So as I'm letting it soak in the hair mask, I go in with like my body wash. Native's hair care range is only made with 10 ingredients. Sulfate, dye, silicone, paraben free. They're also cruelty free. Their ingredient list is absurd. So short, clean, and I can actually read these. So try Native's hair care range today. You can use my link and code Anncy2 to get 20% off. That's shampoo and conditioner for only $14.40. So yeah, don't forget to check out the link in the description. Let's get back into the video. Usually when I'm done with my shower, I have to use this brush to like detangle my hair and give me the smoothest like blowout. It's the best brush I've ever used in my entire life. Hello, my beautiful children. Today I'm gonna do a what's in a day of a mediocre LA influencer. Like, you just woke up like this? I did. I have this condition called gingivitis, which is like I just wake up with makeup on my face. Like, I swear to God, it's a thing. Google it. It's like I naturally have pink lip. You get the point, okay? I wake up like this, don't ask. But yeah, let's get started. Usually I don't do my makeup every day, but usually I have like content to film, I have like a meeting, but I'm gonna take you guys to the kitchen. So I just woke up and the first thing I have to do is get coffee. Let me tell you, I was in Dubai hyping Espresso. Throw that shit in the bin. Throw it now. It's only when I, discovered this machine called Breville. My life has changed forever. That is my little bestie. Her name is Breville. So I landed from Dubai like 2 days ago, and can I just tell you, there's just a coffee shop that makes the best coffee ever. And then I decided as soon as I land, I'm gonna go to a store and pick up a coffee machine, the exact one. This is what they kind of had, and I'll show you how to make it. People scare you on the internet. It's so easy. Little coffee bean. I use Starbucks espresso, and I'll put that inside this little thing. Insert this in here. Okay, everything is set. I'm gonna put this in. This is fresh ground coffee. Good if it's right in the center. Mine's a bit far off, but it's still good. Fresh crema. What I first do is get a glass, obviously, and I somehow found out they do use a little bit of sweet condensed milk at the bottom as a sweet sauce. So I'm just gonna use that much. Pour in your espresso shot. 2 shots. Remember, it's only 2. If you are a chef like me, okay, where you eat something and you're like, I would really want to know how they make this, my favorite trick ever in the book, you tell them that you're allergic to some ingredient, like say tomato, salt, sugar, whatever, and by law they have to tell you everything. They have to tell you the salt, pesto, basil, tomatoes, what tomatoes they use, how many teaspoons of lemon zest in there. So eventually they kind of tell you the whole ingredient recipe list, and then you go home and you make it. This has worked in so many places. I love using this little trick. I couldn't use it at this coffee shop because it's a coffee shop, so I'm just like, how do I get this out of them? So I actually walked into their coffee shop, quickly took note of their machine. Mother is using a $24,000 coffee machine. Are you? No wonder it's that good. Like, no wonder it's good. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna make my little salad, and I'm gonna make some juice. Before, I know some of you old bitches will be like, oh my god, Ellie changed Anncy. She eats salad now and she drinks green juice. Oh my god. Okay, mind you, I've been making salad before. I made one in Dubai, and none of you shitheads tell me anything. That's not an LA thing, it's just a health thing. I just like to be healthy. And I got this romaine lettuce. I'm also using kale as a base. I buy groceries very few times a week, only because I invest in really good kitchen gadgets. Like, I have to make a whole video on this, but I'm a big gadget connoisseur. Fun fact, when I packed from Dubai to LA, I actually packed a lot of my stuff. A lot of my stuff were kitchen stuff. Like, I had specific graters and specific spoons that I need to take home. Look at this board, for example. It like comes out like this. The ones I'm done chopping, I push them in here. From Amazon, I will link it below. Even when I moved in here, I remember I was like, I need my kitchen to be big. Can you hear this peace and quiet at the background? I love it. This is my whole life. Most of the time I'm alone cooking at home for myself, and I love it. I need to get this guy. This will keep your greens fresh for 3 weeks a minimum. But yeah, your greens do not go bad in here. I love this little thing. Today's like a cooking day, so I'm just like prepping a lot, but most of the time I do prep my salads. Romaine lettuce heart, tiny, small little shreds of lettuce as possible. So this was set for a whole week. I kid you not. I wake up and I have fresh salad that probably restaurants in LA charge you like $60 for. I just put that in. Okay, to my salad, I'm adding some cucumber that I freshly chopped. I do like a lot of cheese. Oh my god. The salad that I made back in Dubai had no protein in it because I hate chicken and protein scares me. But I do work out now and I do need some source of protein, and that's when I go to Ralph's and I pick up this big pound of chicken. Tastes so good, you guys. Like I could never make a chicken like this. I would literally pass out like deboning him. I don't think you should see this. So the whole time I'm just gonna censor myself because it's gonna be literally considered as murder. So honestly, no bones. I talked about this before and a lot of you said that it probably is because of COVID or whatever. I did get COVID once like 2 years ago before I got vaccinated in like October, but I don't think that like that had to do with anything. So I don't want to say this, but like after moving out from my parents' house, I stopped eating meat completely, and that was the same time I got COVID. So I don't know if I should blame my mom, COVID, am I lazy to just make chicken food, but overall I just completely stopped eating meat. And I'm not a seafood person at all. It was just chicken. I don't even eat red. It was just chicken, and then I just stopped completely. Like I do not know what happened. A lot of you don't know this, but there's a lot of symptoms like after you get COVID, and it's so fucking scary. The ones in America are so scary. I know somebody like she went partially deaf. I know somebody who just has short-term memory loss. For me, it was just like I had no sensation. I wasn't like, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything when I got COVID. And also there's this thing about chicken, like I don't know if you can relate, but like sometimes chicken tastes too much like chicken. I'm saying this as I'm murdering a bastard next to me, but so again, I have protein for the whole week. I think this should be okay. I don't like really a lot of chicken. I eat tofu anyway. Now comes my favorite part, Caesar dressing. You guys remember this little thing? And I packed this all the way from Dubai. I'm like, I'm not leaving this behind. I added a bit of minced garlic. Oh, this is a disgusting part. I have to cut up anchovies. You remember this is a fish that is gnarly. Oh, I'm gonna barf. We gotta add a little bit of Dijon mustard. Oh my god, it smells like death in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. If you have a complicated name as a sauce, no one's gonna pronounce it. The mayo time. Mix it up, add in some freshly grounded pepper. Look at how dead, boring, and stale that looks. It looks like my ass. So I take my little salad mixers and I just a lot of seasoning. So let's do a little bachelorette. So this is Peter Cripps. He is 16 years old. Oh my god, 16, Jesus. He's single, available to mingle. The next contestant is 25, no job, lives with his mom. This one is a little attractive, Trader Joe's. It's giving bisexual. Rosemary, croissant, croutons is also Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is always like, you know, it's like different men, elite men, like New York men, I would want to say. The winner is probably this guy, okay? Sorry, I told you I attract the kind. The number of times I attract men who like live with your mom at 25. My astro lady did tell me that you're like, you getting any? And I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, yeah, I'm the only YouTuber who does not have a boyfriend reveal yet, and it's not coming. It's okay. Let's do a little taste test. So cheers for a healthy LA vegan bullshit lifestyle. I'm gonna put the ingredients here. If you follow exactly this, like I mean to the T, you're gonna have the best juice of your life. It's little packets of like celery sticks that come in, like it's super convenient. More than aesthetic, I think, I mean, I did start doing it for the aesthetic, and then I kind of fell in love with how it tasted. So much goodness. I love this guy. I tried a new hairstyle, never again. I have a meeting and then I have a class after. I don't want to tell people what classes I'm taking. So if you're wondering, what does Anncy do when there's no meetings and there's no like classes, you guys, you don't understand, but my job requires me to stay at home and work. I go days without talking to people sometimes. I'm not talking, I'm not using my voice. I don't have friends. I don't do 9 to 5s. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have colleagues that I talk to every day. So I stay at home and I'm not like talking like to anybody. So sometimes I just feel lonely and dead. And then what I do is I just go to a little picnic, like a park maybe next to me. Growing up, my mom would always take me and my brother to like a little park. And I crave that as an adult. So I actually go out to a park, you know, listen to some music, read some book, eat some sandwich, and I actually talk to random people in the park. For the longest time ever, I never got my car tinted. It's and you can see how clear it is as day. Sun's out now and I'm like squinting and driving and it's not safe that way. I'm just like my dad. Do you grow up and live life and then you're like, oh my god, I'm like my parents? Like I remember growing up and being like, my dad is insane and my mom is weird, like what the, and you grow up and you're like, we're the same people. The apple doesn't fall far away from the tree. It's one of those things where my dad used to be so picky with the sunglasses growing up and now I'm the same, and I see why. Because when you have like thick frames around your sunglasses, you really can't tell, like you can't see clearly. So I prefer to have completely no frame like this, and I cracked it open and I sold this for my dad. He doesn't know, he'll kill me. But then I also broke. If my dad finds out, I'm dead meat. But also I hate one thing about adults, like we have like one thing at like 4 p.m, like a nail appointment, a little massage at 6 p.m, and like the whole day is booked for you. Like your friends will be like, do you want to hang out? And you're like, no, I'm busy. And you're like, oh shit, this bitch is like busy and booked. And I'm like, no, I just have like a little tinting session at 4 p.m, so I'm busy the whole day.
So before I tint my car, I did do a little mini stop at Trader Joe's. I do charge my car here, and the best thing is that LA has charges everywhere. So I always just leave my car to charge and I go to a little shoppy shop, and Trader Joe's is the best thing ever America's ever like come up with. I love this store. I love this store. I come back, car is like almost fully charged. I just like load up my stuff in the car and then I'm heading off to Target.
So I'm at Target and I'm at the toy section. This has been my dream. Why the hell does this baby look like this? Like this is a normal faced baby. What is did she get dented or something? Or do babies look like this when they're born like this? Really wanted a Bratz doll. I could never afford this when I was a child, so we're gonna get the tan or that one. This make me so happy. I really want to get this cute safe. I'm at the coffee aisle and I'm not sure if I want to get this.
So I just tinted my car. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, so worth the money. A little expensive, but so worth it.
So I just came back and I tinted my Tesla. It is the prettiest thing ever. I'm not squinting anymore. Jesus, I was like, see, I got a lot of freaking wrinkles after landing here because I've been driving with no freaking tint, but I just got my car tinted. Privacy on point.
My favorite thing ever in my diet is that I eat whenever I'm hungry. I don't eat because 2 p.m. is lunch and 4 p.m. is dinner and 5 p.m. No, I eat when I'm hungry. So lunch is at 5 p.m. means lunch is at 5 p.m. I make that Emily Mariko like salmon bowl that she does, and I just like make it into more of like vegan vegetarian. So I do a lot of spices on mushrooms and broccoli, and she uses salmon instead. And then for my rice, I used mayo, sriracha, and soy sauce, and this combo is amazing. And then I make the din tai fung, like cucumbers. I do sesame seeds, rice vinegar, sesame oil, chili, paprika, and this is my lunch. And like wheat chips is a must, like seaweed chips, you need to get them, and this slaps.
This is like the best position for a haul. Anyway, I got fun stuff. Piggy bank. It was too cute to pass off. Are you guys jealous? You should be. I'm gonna hide my little secrets in here. I'm done airing it out on YouTube. Cute jewelry. This is gonna be tangled and wrapped around with my tampon string. The e.l.f. putty blush. Everyone and their mom like raves about this brand and like their blushes and stuff. Okay, so we have the two lip stains. These were the only ones in stock. The other ones were out of stock. So I'm gonna use this one. This is more of like my color. And they talk about how, oh, this is really small. I expect it to be really big. But it's supposed to stain your lips and it's never gonna come out, and it's gonna stay in for a very long time. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to blush. I got this two blushies because you can see my blush, it's kind of faded away. I use the same finger, but oh, see, I told you this shows up more. I just had to get this because I knew this is the only one that would show up on my skin. It's a little messy here because of the makeup. Louis Vuitton journal where I do write a lot of stuff, a lot of upcoming video ideas, podcasts, whatever. This is where I usually have like my plan of like, I have to call the doctor for my retainers, I have to book insurance, and then I need to go, I don't know what this is, Tesla something. At the end of the day, I will take my little book that says write one day a line, where I write down what my day was. March 11, 2020, I wrote period day. Gah, my visa process is taking forever. I feel so good, OMG. My life is like amazing. I'm so grateful for this feeling. I'm happy and thankful and grateful. Wait, I also want to talk about this Disney princess puzzle, you guys. Holy shit, I forgot that I picked this up from Target and I want to attempt this, but like, hi. I went thrifting a few days ago. Oh, I love America because like they be dumping anything in the thrift store. I picked up an authentic, expensive. The three main princesses, Belle, Cindy, and Aurora. Oh my god.
I hate putting away groceries. It's like my nightmare. So at the end of the night is when I'm like, you know, putting away everything that I picked up from Trader Joe's. I refill things, and these are the new like kitchen stuff that I purchased from Target. I hate like the plates that I have, so I just went crazy and I bought like $200 worth of kitchen stuff.
is nice.
So I bought a lot of kitchenware. Honestly, in love with this little lemon bowl. So cute. But I gotta put all of this in the dishwasher. I need to run my dishwasher first.
So at end of the night, I always run my dishwasher, and these are dirty plates, and these are also clean plates. I love you, dishwasher. He made my life so easy. I never have to wash a dish ever again. And this is a little puzzle, a little time lapse. I'm really good at it. I love puzzles.